And it's just about time for our Sunday edition on this May 24th here at soggy and wet Gulfstream Park. Jason Blewett catching up with you on this Sunday edition of Thoroughbred Action, and we're glad to have you with us, everybody. We do have an 11-race Sunday card, basically smack dab in the middle of this 2020 Memorial Day holiday weekend at Gulfstream Park. Now, unfortunately, depending upon your stance, the rains came early and they came pretty hard and heavy. As a result, the main was a sea of slop throughout the day. We had no turf racing on the program. Light rain off and on for the most part throughout the entire running of the card. Regardless of the weather, that won't dampen our spirits. We'll get tied on for the first of 11 as we jumpstart the program with an off-the-turf 1 mile maiden special weight for 3-year-olds and up. Pete Aiello standing by with a call on a race to number 15, Hard Lightning, is a massive favorite.
Track is sloppy, and they're at the post. Racing at Gulfstream. Courage blew the start. He was about 3 lengths slow. Good start for Bloodproof, who heads off for a clear advantage. Up on the outside, Harper strides into second. Back to third is Hard Lighting. Leading West is next at the inside. The two at the back are Metcalf and Courage. Out of the chute and onto the main course, it's Edgard Zayas and Bloodproof on top 3 parts of a length. Harper moves into second, 2 better than an improving Courage. He's up to third. Race favorite Hard Lighting is at the rail in fourth. 3 clear of Metcalf, and Leading West is at the inside. The opening quarter went in 24 seconds flat. They're 5 furlongs from home. Bloodproof leads by half a length. Harper on the outside is right after him second. 3 clear of a third running Hard Lighting. Back to fourth and Courage. Leading West is gliding through at the inside, and Metcalf is last. Half a mile from home. Harper's within a neck of Bloodproof through a 46 1/2 mile. These two have put 5 on race favorite Hard Lighting, who's now third. Leading West gets the hurry up while fourth, 2 better than dropping back Courage, and the trailer is Metcalf. 5/16 from home. With the advantage, it's Harper. That's all for Bloodproof. Hard Lighting's at the rail. Leading West is 3 wide, but on the go. Metcalf from the back as they've reeled in Harper. Hard Lighting with the rail in the lead off the turn. Leading West on the outside tries to get after him second. Running home from the back is Metcalf. Dropping back is Harper. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go. Hard Lighting leads by 2. Leading West continues to charge at him while second. Up to third is Metcalf. Back to fourth is Harper. 16th to go. Hard Lighting by a length. Leading West on the outside. Hard Lighting leading West. Hard Lighting hanging on to win it. Hard Lighting by a neck in the end from Leading West in second. Metcalf was third. Harper was fourth in 137 flat. They're off. Mystic coming home, America's Queen, and Chic and Sexy, the first 3 out. Down at the inside, Stormy Boss, and from between horses, Lux Diamond. Distinctly Sassy's on the far outside. The trio at the back are Country Strong, Socially Astray, and Dixieland Humor. Speed is on up front. Chic and Sexy narrowly. America's Queen keeps the heat on while second. These two have opened 3 on Mystic coming home, who's a ridden third. Back to fourth and Lux Diamond, up to fifth, Distinctly Sassy. Then Stormy Boss, the race favorite, has dropped better than 7 lengths off the pace. Dixieland Humor is second last, and Long Shot Country Strong. Last of all, less than 3 furlongs to race. Chic and Sexy disposes of America's Queen. Up on the outside and Mystic coming home with a rail position and Lux Diamond. Dixieland Humor running home pretty well from the back. So is Stormy Boss, but they'll both have to go wide. Less than a quarter of a mile to go through a 46 1/2 mile. Chic and Sexy comes away with the lead. Mystic coming home. On the far outside, Dixieland Humor toward the rail, Lux Diamond, and knifing between horses and Stormy Boss. They fan across the course here. Stormy Boss finishing up best of all with Leonel Reyes up, and Stormy Boss has hit the front. Stormy Boss will complete an early double sweep for Leonel Reyes. She wins by 3. Dixieland Humor's up second. Mystic coming home third. Lux Diamond finished fourth.
Murphy is simply super. He polishes off an outstanding campaign with a dominant victory in the Malibu.
No medication, no problem. Run happy, standing at Claiborne Farm.
And they're off. I think it's Tiz Runner who wins the break, but Colonist is being ridden for the early lead, and Renaissance Frolic has speed on the outside. So as they run out of the chute, the big favorite Renaissance Frolic will set up shop on the front, and he'll lead by a length and a half over his second running Tizzy Runner, and up on the outside, Colonist is third of the three as they run out of the chute. Renaissance Frolic the target. Runner is second, 2.5 to Colonist in third. The opening quarter complete as Renaissance Frolic putting up the numbers. The opening quarter posted in 22 flat. It's an aggressive pace being put up by Renaissance Frolic, and he tries to string out his two rivals. Runner, the nearest pursuer, second, and Colonist is third. Of the three, the favorite by far and away, the most with the most dirt experience here, and he leads Renaissance Frolic by 3 lengths at the half-mile grounds. Runner trying to keep up second. Colonist has lost ground to the leader at every point of call, and there's 3 furlongs left to run. Renaissance Frolic, with every stride he takes, he ensures a bigger and bigger lead as he's now bumped the margin to 7. Runner can do nothing about it, and Colonist cannot make any impression on Runner. So you get the situation here. Renaissance Frolic just needs to mind his manners, and he's well on his way. Renaissance Frolic, a quarter of a mile from home, now on top by 10. Runner is still second. Colonist is still third as Renaissance Frolic is opening up. Renaissance Frolic making 4 to 5 look like what it is. It's easy money. He's well clear out here. Runner is clearly second. Colonist is clearly third. It's Renaissance Frolic in a jog. Second is Runner and Colonist third. And they're off. Clean and level beginning. Soon after the start, they scrimmage for the early advantage with My Crazy Ex-Girlfriend up for a narrow lead. Driving through inside, Grand Cru Class A, Doll Collection splits horses. Into the top flight is Mumbai. They're 4 across the course early. Pushing up Daisies is away second last, and the trailer is the Tampa Invader, Rachel's Wish. They go to the half-mile point, and at 4 to 5, Doll Collection has the lead. Mumbai between horses, Grand Cru Class A along the rail. Out wide in My Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, 3 better than Pushing Up Daisies, and Rachel's Wish is last. 22-1 for a quick and contested opening quarter. 5/16 left to run. Doll Collection leads by a length and a half. Here's the bid from Grand Cru Class A coming into the clear to take on the favorite. Mumbai is a driven third. Back to fourth, My Crazy Ex-Girlfriend with a quarter of a mile left to go. Grand Cru Class A up on the outside for Zayas, blows right past Doll Collection and opens up in a hurry. Back to third, Mumbai, My Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, Rachel's Wish, and on the outside, Pushing Up Daisies, but they're all left in the wake of Grand Cru Class A. The daughter of Bernardini comes back ready to roll today. She's a debut winner for Bill Mott and Speedway Stable. She won by 5 in the end. Doll Collection was second. Good battle for third. Too close to call for third between Rachel's Wish and Pushing Up Daisies. Ready for the fifth. And they're off. Last in, first out, Man with a Plan comes away with an early advantage. He leads by 2 over Awesome Action in second. Strategic Outlook has ridden into the race to gain third. Enzo Express is between horses, and Lucky to Be an American nearest the inside. These top flight horses have put 4 or 5 on Dragon Moon on his outside and getting into mischief. Longshot Dublin Tinker losing his spot as Dictator goes on the go. The 2 at the back are Don Fager and Quasar Moon. 22-1 for the opening quarter. Awesome Action going after Man with a Plan. Man with a Plan has the lead. Awesome Action is there second. 3 better than Lucky to Be in America, who's now third. Hardworking while fourth is Strategic Outlook. Back to Enzo Express. He's not firing. 3 better than Dragon Moon. Trying an inside lane is Dublin Tinker with a quarter of a mile left to get. Man with a Plan has been in front from the outset. He leads by 2. Lucky to Be in America into the clear and on the attack. Dublin Tinker at a big number from the back on the rail. 1/8 of a mile left to go. Man with the Plan still the leader. Lucky to Be in America's got to get off his heels. And up to third is Dublin Tinker. 16th to go. Man with the Plan has the lead. Man with a Plan is in front. Lucky to Be in America's second. Dublin Tinker is third. And Quasar Moon ran home for fourth. And they're off. At the rail, that's Halajori who begins the best. Let the Meat Cake moves up on the outside. Main Attraction up to third early. Maggie Fitz a bit slow into stride. She's actually last of all, while hustled up to keep up as Sweet Bonbons on her outside. Half a mile from the finish, Halajori with rail position and the lead. Let the Meat Cake up alongside second. Main Attraction 3 wide third. At the rail and Maggie Fitz now takes over fourth, and that puts Sweet Bonbon in the fifth and last position with 5/16 to run. Halajori is the leader. 3 wide Main Attraction from between horses. Let the Meat Cake. 3 back to Maggie Fitz, who's now fourth. 2.5 clear of Sweet Bonbon with a quarter of a mile left to go. Up on the outside, Main Attraction comes after the lead and now gets the lead and moves away a length and a quarter. Halajori Let the Meat Cake second and third. Maggie Fitz did not fire with less than an eighth to go. Main Attraction is moving clear. Main Attraction on the board at 5-1 is the Main Attraction indeed, as she'll win under Mario Fuentes for Tammy Levy by many, 5 or 6 in the end. Halajori second. Maggie Fitz collects third. Let the Meat Cake finish fourth in 58-3. They're at the post, and they're off. Crowded between horses was Blame the Thief, but it didn't cost him any momentum as the Queen's Jewels is away quickest to take an early advantage. Dexter Road moves up on his outside, and Pango is widest of all, driving through on the inside, and Karamani, who won't be far away. Then back to Congrats This alongside Blame the Thief, 3 better than Mr. Chaplin, and Stock is at the back. First flight runners only about 3.5 from first to about 7th as they head through the opening quarter in 24-1. It's Pango out in the center with a neck advantage over the Queen's Jewels. Karamani holds down the 2-path at the rail. Congrats This. Dropkick is on the far outside alongside Dexter Road with Blame the Thief having to work between horses. And they're still well clear of long shots Mr. Chaplin and Stock. Half a mile from the finish as the field takes closer order and they swing to the far turn. It's still Pango with a neck advantage. 3 wide drop kick toward the rail, the Queen's Jewels. Blame the Thief is working overtime and losing ground. Up on the outside, Dexter Road throws his hat into the ring. He's now fourth. Congrats This is next, then Blame the Thief. Karamani is not firing. Mr. Chaplin and Stock have been outrun for throughout with a quarter of a mile left to go. It's drop kick on the board at 19-1. He has the lead. Pango cuts the corner and tries to fight back second into into the clear for a rebid as the Queen's Jewels. Dexter Road is 4 wide. Less than a quarter of a mile to go. Here comes the Queen's Jewels with renewed energy on the outside of Dropkick. Dropkick tries to hold off the Queen's Jewels. Dropkick drifts. The Queen's Jewels surge. Here's Dexter Road ducking to the inside. Dropkick and the Queen's Jewels. Queen's Jewels and Dropkick. Here's the finish. Dropkick held on. Dropkick gets to the wire on top of the Queen's Jewels, then Dexter Road in 1:37 and 3. And they're off. La Russia sent out of there to try to get a clear advantage toward the inside. RU Royalty comes away with some speed today. Up on the outside, Days of Spring not far away. Lady Arch is at the back of the field alongside Life on the edge. As they run out of the chute, RU Royalty has the advantage today over La Russia, who's back to second after being hard-ridden out of the gate. Third is Days of Spring with Life on the edge between horses, and Lady Archer down toward the inside, last of the 5, but no more than 3 lengths from first to last, and the opening quarter was aggressive, 23 and 2. 5/8 left to run. RU Royalty off the maiden score, leads by half a length. La Russia keeps her honest while second, and Life on the edge is down inside third. Days of Spring is unhurried while racing in fourth, and Lady Archer is last of the 5 with half a mile to the finish. Into the forward turn they go through the opening half mile of 46 and 3. RU Royalty by a neck. La Russia within the neck of the leader second, 3 wide Days of Spring. Life on the edge, hunts racing room toward the inside, and no response yet from Lady Archer as RU Royalty continues to battle with Days of Spring and La Russia. La Russia did the heavy lifting to let Barn Buddy Days of Spring have her shot at RU Royalty. Lady Archer wheels to the far outside for a stretch bid after 3 quarters. In 1:11 and 1, they're at the top of the stretch. RU Royalty cuts the corner, pins her ears, and fights back. On the outside, Days of Spring draws up alongside again, 2 better than Lady Archer. Final 1/8 of a mile. RU Royalty tries to fend off Days of Spring on the inside, and Lady Archer 16th to go. RU Royalty is all heart, and RU Royalty would not be denied. Second was Days of Spring, third was Lady Archer, and La Russia ran fourth. And they're off. War Giant away quickly from an inside draw, being sent forward with Colonel Liam up on the outside, up to challenge from second. Taking in hand is Winking at the Dude on his outside Kraken wagon. The gray Indamage is in tight down toward the rail, and he got through Indamage. He's all the way up into a joint second. The early trailer is the race favorite Blue Buff, and the leader is the second choice War Giant. War Giant on top by a length. Colonel Liam is second. Indamage at the rail is now third. Winking at the Dude situated in fourth ahead of Kraken wagon, and Blue Buff is at the back. The opening quarter, 23 and 4. That's not flying, it's not crawling either. As they head into the backstretch, War Giant leads a length and a half. Colonel Liam is on the chase while second, 2 better than Longshot Indamage, who's now third. It's a gap of 3 to Winking at the Dude ahead of Kraken wagon, and Blue Buff, this big favorite, is still last of all. He's down inside while starting a mid-race move as they go just over half a mile from the finish. The first finish line is in use here, and War Giant takes no prisoners. He went a strong half mile, 46 and 2. So Armia let him roll in the second quarter, and he leads by 2 over Colonel Liam in second. Indamage is now third. It's a gap of 4 to Blue Bluff, who just ran into fourth. Winking at the Dude is back to fifth, and the trailer is Kraken wagon, and the leader is still War Giant. War Giant trying to hold his lead, but they're starting to get closer. Here's Indamage with an inside lane, but here's Blue Buff from the back. Blue Buff 4 wide and on the go for Vasquez. Less than a quarter of a mile to go. Indamage never left the rail. He got through inside on both turns. Blue Buff has got momentum on the stand side. It's now Blue Buff at even money who's taken over the lead. Indamage tries to run with him. Colonel Liam is now third. 16th to go. Now over to the inside went Blue Buff. Indamage is second. Blue Buff and Indamage. Blue Buff remains razor sharp. He won it. Indamage with a good trip and a good try. He was second. Close for third, either Colonel Liam or winking at the dude. And they're off. He's second in the two path. Ground on her inside. Race. And a quarter of a mile to go, and he's 6 on top. It's last of the 12 as they roll into the backstretch. And they're off. Good beginning for Diamonds and Joy with Pontegard on his outside. Ridden into the race is Dean to try to get up with the leaders. Far outside Kokomo, and saving ground is Alien Invasion. Alien Invasion off the speed today while in hand down toward the rail. Around the first turn they go. Diamonds and Joy leads by a length and a quarter. Up on the outside now, second is Dean. Toward the rail, it's Alien Invasion, a tugging third. Pontegard is between horses, and Zayas keeping after Kokomo to try to stay with the top four as they complete the opening quarter in 23 and 4. To the backstretch they go. Diamonds and Joy and Hector Barrios. They're on top of length now. Dean 3 wide while second. From between horses, it's Pontegard along the inside, an Alien Invasion. And that's a gap of 3 to Kokomo, who's still encouraged to keep up. He's still last of the 5 as they make their way about 4.5 furlongs from home. With the advantage, Diamonds and Joy. He's enjoying it so far as he leads by 2 over the trio of Dean, Alien Invasion, and Pontegard. And Kokomo has made hard work of it throughout, and he's not responding to urging, at least not yet. He's better than 7 or 8 lengths behind through a 47-3 opening half mile. They leave the backstretch and move around the far turn. Diamonds and Joy in front now by 4. Pontegard is second, Dean is third. Alien Invasion is now fourth, and Kokomo was never happy. 3/4, 112-1. Diamonds and Joy rolling along. It leads by 4. Pontegard driven by Angel Rodriguez to try to get on terms. He's the only one in range. He's 4 clear of Alien Invasion. Then Kokomo, less than a quarter of a mile to go. Can Pontegard reach Diamonds and Joy? That's the matchup with a 16th to go. Pontegard charging hard on the outside, and he's up for the lead now. Diamonds and Joy is back to second, and that's where he'll finish as the 12-1 winner is Pontegard. Pontegard by a length in the end. Diamonds and Joy second. Third, Kokomo. Fourth, Alien Invasion. And runners away. Excellent beginning for Fort King and Captured by Fate. They're the first 2 out, and they scrimmage for early control. Well West moves up at the inside to take third from Felon, then Reggae Pirate between horses. Out wide, and Regan's Heart is improving. A length better than the team of Gator 52 and Free Flame. Out the back door early, Little Tequila and Vita Dolce. Around the far turn they go. Fort King is the speed of the speed. Zayas angles Captured by Fate to the 2 path to try to get after him second. Well West and Regan's Heart are both in stride while third and fourth. Well clear of Felon, who's trying to run home while fifth through the opening quarter of 22-1. Less than a quarter of a mile to go. Amisael Jaramillo and Fort King turn first with the lead. Toward the outside, Regan's Heart from between horses, Captured by Fate. Well West is at the rail. Felon is next, then Slippy. Final 1/8 of a mile. Fort King is still in front. They're still trying to reach him, but they haven't yet. Fort King close to home with the lead. It's ATM Racing in the finale. It's Fort King to do it in gate-to-wire fashion. Second, Captured by Fate. Third was Regan's Heart. It's close after that, 58-4.
And that'll do it for this latest Sunday edition of Thoroughbred Action here from Gulfstream. We are running here tomorrow afternoon. It's pretty rare to say Gulfstream is having a live card on a Monday, but I promise the starting gate will be in place. We'll have the lights on, and we'll gear up for a 12-race tradition here in South Florida, a Memorial Day program at GP. First race post about 12:50 Eastern, a good-looking card. Let's hope the weather clears up, and we'll see you tomorrow right here on Thoroughbred Action.